to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons as each are trying to break into the top 25. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Noles will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hicks. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Pitt Panthers offense will start this game off. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident.
There he goes. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. First down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field and there's nothing to...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's dragged down. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Dome. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the red zone, looking for a man. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Florida State Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, He's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're facing a third down. To the air. It's Castellanos. Caught over the middle. It's Webster. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. That's caught. It's White. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Hit right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Quickly complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air, it's Castellanos. Got his man quickly. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Thrust that arm out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the back. The sure hands, it's Webster. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the... Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 11 over Northwestern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Panthers headed quickly to the line. To throw, it's Holstein. Starting to feel a little pressure. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll pull it on the read. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Done enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The inside handoff.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You're going to get some of this with this guy, and that's okay. You live with it as an offense. He'll make some big, enormous plays for your team, but this time, man, just too much dancing. Trying to make a big play, trying to get out of the situation. Nice job by the defense corralling him and getting him on the ground.
They'll send out the kicker here. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Reed. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Pitt pushing the pace.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Pulls it in. It's Reed. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And in this offense, you know as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Trying to barge their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Direct snap, it's Williams. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. The Knowles with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to fire deep. He's got it up to 15. Touchdown, Seminoles. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's White. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Gives him the big stiff arm. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position. and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Webster. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Knowles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle. It's Spike. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Got it! And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Will try to boot this thing deep to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. He's at the touchdown. No! Great job by the back on the option.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Purdue. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing except facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. To punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Seminoles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Webster. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling out for a massive fumble recovery.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Creates a little space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Pitt right back to the line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Reed. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reed. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it up to 30. Running free. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up.
Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the
and the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. On the ground, going for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Grabbed over the middle. It's White.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's White. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open.
And Winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Grabbed behind the line. It's White. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Blackwell. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
The Panthers will hustle to the line. They'll test the right side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finding open areas. Across the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this up.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He wants to throw it again. He wants it all. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Fitted in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 25 over Northwestern. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running back searching for a hole. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Holstein. Here comes the heat. The short hands, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a man, it's Johnson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lee. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Throwing right. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pitt.
Nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's McCoy. Touchdown Seminoles! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, it just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U.
Makes the grab. It's Davis.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got a man. It's Davis. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. To the air. It's Holstein. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Back to pass on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. Got it inside the 10. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll go to the air. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.